Man like Robbie, welcome along to MLR Daily. Now, the big transfer, and there's lots of transfer news around today, but the biggest one's probably the one about Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku currently on international duty with Belgium. And you know what? I've noticed with Belgian players, they're the worst ones. When they go on international duty, whether it be Hazard, Lukaku, they just start talking. It must be infuriating for the fans of their club. Lukaku was asked about his future at Everton, and he said, listen, staying at Everton is not an option, he said, right? So obviously moving, and he's dropping big hints that he may move to Chelsea. Chelsea seems to be his preferred option. Of course, he used to be a Chelsea player before they sold him to Everton, and the fee is said to be, what Everton want is up towards £100 million. Now, it seems incredible, these fees that have been bandied about. I suppose if you look on it, and the rumours about Kylian Mbappe, where that could be like 121 million, then I suppose you can see why, you know, Lukaku and his agents and people around him are going to be wanting that sort of money. But it does seem an astronomical amount. Probably won't go for that amount, but it does look like he will definitely be leaving Everton this season. What about Kylian Mbappe? Now, there's a story coming out of France today that Mbappe may not leave Monaco. The French publication Le Parisien says that you know, Monaco are going to resist the advances for you know, Mbappe and make him stay. And you know, there's been a lot of speculation. I mean, Arsene Wenger even coming out the other day, the Arsenal manager, and saying wherever Mbappe goes, he has to play week in, week out. And would he do that at Real Madrid? Would he do that at Manchester United, some of the other clubs he's been linked to? And Monaco's saying that they're going to try and keep him for another season. Now, I don't know. It would be great for a football club if they can hold on to their young talent like this and keep him for another season. Of course, it is a World Cup year and he'll be playing for France, no doubt, at the end of the season. But the money that's being offered for him is so much. And then the other thing is, who will be left at Monaco? You know what I mean? They all seem to be leaving at the moment. The manager, Jardin, is being linked at the moment with a move away to China to manage Beijing Guan. They're saying that that deal could be worth up to 12 million euros a year. That's incredible money for Jardin. Bernardo Silva, as we know, he's already moved to Manchester City. Mendy, the other left back, he's wanted at Manchester City. Lamar is being linked with a move to Arsenal. And also Bakayoko looks very likely that he's going to end up at Chelsea. So there may not be anybody left there for Mbappe to play with. And the last thing he'd want would be to have a poor season and the valuation of him drop right down. But he's only 18. I suppose he's still got a long way to go. But it'd be, I don't know, it'd be quite surprising if he stayed. But it'd be pretty honourable from the club if it did happen. Now, there's other rumours going around today. Now, well, actually, this next one's not even a rumour. It's definitely going to happen. Jermaine Defoe is joining Bournemouth, a club that he played for as a youngster. He was out there on loan in 2000-2001 season. He's returning there at the age of 34. He's had a medical and he will be joining Bournemouth. Leonardo Bonucci of Juventus is being linked with a move today from Juventus to Chelsea. Now, Chelsea were in for Virgil van Dijk. That was their #1 target. That was the player that they really wanted to get. But it's looking increasingly like he's going to end up at Liverpool. So they've turned their attentions to Bonucci, 30 years of age, but he's a top centre-back. And Chelsea would like to bring Bonucci. Of course, Conte used to manage him at Juventus, so hence the connection there. James Rodriguez of Real Madrid, he's another player that looks like he's definitely going to be leaving. You know, he's going to be leaving this summer. He didn't figure in the final of the Champions League. Valuation said to be over £50 million, and Liverpool said to be willing to meet that valuation, willing to pay up to £52 million to try and bring James Rodriguez to Liverpool. Certainly be a massive marquee signing. Liverpool looking at the moment like they're going to spend a lot of money this summer. Of course, they do have Champions League football. And finally, Ryan Bertrand of Southampton, he could be on the move. He's wanted by Manchester City. Manchester City apparently is saying that they will double his current wages of £55,000 a week to £110,000. Wow, right? Ryan Bertrand is a top left back. He really had a good season last year as well, but it would represent another Southampton player leaving that club. They just can't. Imagine if Southampton held on to their players over the years. What sort of team would they have right now? They could be challenging for the league, I'll tell you. It's absolutely incredible how, you know, the big boys just come and just peel off all these players. So listen, that's a lot of the transfer news today. Don't forget, MLR Daily, right throughout the summer, we will have the latest transfer news. Make sure you keep it locked in. Subscribe right now so you don't miss out on any of the speculation. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back here tomorrow on MLR Daily.
Man like Robbie.